was the first step in getting the Tlingit Charter School going. The Judiciary Committee passed tribal statutes and a resolution and bylaws to start the school. And they'll probably be voted on in the next couple days, and we'll see how that shakes out. I also testified on the language immersion bill, which was good, but that won't be heard again probably till next year. So those are the updates. Have you got anything to share? Anything on your mind?
Just takes forever.
Yeah. Excruciating stuff.
Yeah.
But we don't need the policy to keep going. And in all actuality, it doesn't affect us. If anything, we'd have a stronger case because we'd say, well, we're ready to open our school in September, but all these different things that need to happen. So if we're opening this year, then I'd be more stressed out. But I'm a little disappointed that it didn't go faster, but it was. Anyone else? Online, you guys okay? Okay, so we're going to try and listen to something. Hopefully this works. I know sometimes when we listen to things, we don't hear very much of it online. There is video for it, but I don't think I'm going to show it to you because it's got titles and stuff on it. But take a few notes, and then you'll tell me. We'll try and walk through piece by piece what's going on. Maybe I'll pull it up and we'll read it line by line, and you just tell me what's going on. So it's a little bit of language recognition first. I'll make sure that this thing's turned up. We'll be ready to go. Okay. Get you any? Maybe I'll put the video up. It's fun.
Then I can snake. This yeah, okay. So that do good so touch. So you know, yeah, they so the walk so she came away. Yeah, can I go? Yeah, can I go? You did for you. Ask you was the created change. I and social work to work. Yeah, okay. I'm yes for to work. In Kandel, this is a mistake against Kings. Do a car in your carpet. In your carpet. So, go. So, you end up 3 days, so that's too good. That's kaya, ayan, saka, to work. Kaya ako. Kaya ako. Sa mistake is kasi niet. Sa kuhin, sa ada kubur. Akaske, kaya ako, ano, kaya, dua pada katanya, ako, asam sedih. Kaya at wa, kaya katanya. So, hasko, kushimasa dahil tumditan, ang kasakawati. Esto ne sida. Yes, ko, anda ko sudah wa, akam dua te. Ajayu, kanata, aide, kawati. Ajay, yeah, yes, ush, wek, kem jakak. Dia is kan dua, yokonuk nes. Dua akhir ko dia, nyo kapit kecil, dua. Kawak tu, kasi yes, kiskadenya kat kadwistin. Kasi yes in samjis, yang kan ako, betul, o kiskadenya ustin. Aji yes, ako Chapo dia sektor sangkil itu kau dia wang dia kena tak semua seperti ada dia fasa kena dia aje lekang aku semua aku kasih dia.
Let's see. So, starting to talk about that. Is anybody here? There? Ooh, I think you were there. وأقرأ.
Where was it?
Tesla. No, little cabin by the lake.
Do you know whose cabin?
Hmm?
Do you know whose cabin?
Kike. A good cabin, so where Yesikuge. Cheatwo. Right.
Like 2 miles or 4 miles out of town.
You start driving out of town, you pass where you turn to the cultural center, and it seems like it's about a mile past that. You drive down, and then it's right there. Nice little cabin.
That's where we used to live, not at that cabin.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we had a great time. We had a great time.
House was like next door to the cultural center.
Oh yeah.
It's just like this really narrow, secluded driveway, and when they built the cultural center, it was 10 times wider. Bigger strip.
Okay.
Masa duasa kwawefa
Anashahash,
anashahash.
Ishkitan, Hastu Kashadahani, Hastu Nashadahani. Okay, so I'm going to pull up transcripts, but in the meantime, walk me through it. Gook. Everything you heard.
Ich spreche ihn hier.
Yaowa.
To eat uahaj.
Yaowa. Hold on, let me turn my spell check off. I spell so terrible. Okay, what else did you guys hear? Walk me through any parts.
Gossip, it was something.
Anata. That's kind of the crux of the whole story. You knew it, but you just couldn't think of it. Anything else stand out?
Talking about Duwalk.
To walk. Anybody know the story? You guys know the story?
Is it takes them out?
Ziza. Okay.
Does he say at the end that's why some white men get a funny look around? But get hot.
That part kind of comes out. So let's go one at a time, and I'll give you a sentence. Tell me everything you can about this sentence, including any information about any verbs that are there, what mode it might be in, verb root. Those are two things I'm really interested in, and how you would sort of translate these sentences. I'll get rid of a few things here. Oh wait, let's go first.
Okay.
Okay. We're going to talk nice and loud. Oops. I gotta stop clapping. It's very loud.
Quiet.
Quiet with the clapping, loud with the talking. Everybody's loud except me. Yat atsu e inkakwanik yestat.
Do you
Yat atsu e inkakwanik yestat.
like I'm gonna tell you, or I'm gonna like eating with you. I'm gonna tell even story here, roughly, and then kapanik is future form of neek, just to tell a story. Yeah,
Or to tell.
or to tell.
Yeah. The L classifier would switch it to a story.
Okay.
Kawanik is to tell you news or gossip. Kachanik is to tell you a story. And it's often, sometimes goes plus the as well. Okay? That's the way yat te kakrinach. Yisakuge te katyuhan. This one. This one. So it's a combination of yeah. which for some reason becomes yat, this one, wait, that one, yut, that one over there. So it's used a lot, so like, I'm going to tell you this one too, about raven, yikta. Okay, Juti Ningeone. Yek aya Yesu uqachayi atqa kushit. Yek aya Yesu uqachayi atqa kushit.
Raven.
Yesh aya Yesu uqachayi atqa kushit. There's one verb in there. Do we know? Does anybody know uqachayi atqa or uqachayi at?
That to do with following or going
But the second part, qaqushi. You know that one? So here's part of the prefix. Qa, that's also part of the prefix. Kha, not part of the prefix. Ye, it's also not part of the prefix. What is kha?
eat.
Uqakhayat, something to eat. Something to eat. It's kind of a different form. It's different than, you could say atcha would be food. I'm looking for food. Uqakhayat, so that I may eat it, so that he or she may eat it. Atqa qushi. Anybody know that verb? Anyone? Anyone online? You know that verb? Aqaqushi.
To search for it.
Yes. Right. Raven was still looking around for something to eat. You know what? Yesh ayat atak to eat yan uhaich. So Yesh ayat atak to eat yan uhaich. Yesh ayat atak to eat yan uhaich.
Raven is always hungry.
Yes. Yes. So, tell me anything about the verb.
Yan uha. Right.
So yeah, it's related to yan uwaha. Can anybody tell me what verb mode this is?
Something habitual.
Yes.
Habitual imperfected.
Perfected. Habitual perfected. Okay? So we got the perfected marker, which is why we get and then we get ch at the end. So we'll always get those things. To eat yan uhaich. He's always hungry. Every time he's hungry. Backing up. Atqa qushi. Imperfected. Heke at ut h dasa uqahayi at. Heke at ut h dasa uqahayi at. Heke at ut h dasa uqahayi at.
Dasa is what?
Mm.
Okay. If that's the same as uga.
Uqahayi at. Something to
Something
eat. Heke at ut h.
K is kind of up and then up. And UTH, that's that form of the verb that's habitual. But I'm not sure what.
Yes, that would be a perfective habitual as well. And then, so we've got and then the CH, which leaves us with A. Any ideas on that? Yisakuga? A.
Find something.
Yes. Heke at ut h dasa uqahayi at. He doesn't find anything to eat. So you've got H, K ut ut H. So there's the negative form of the perfective habitual. Some of the things that are going to happen in the perfective habitual is for G and Q conjugations, you're going to get preverbs that pop up. That's why the K pops up. Ut ut H. You see the perfective marker in there. Dasa uqahayi at. Anything, something to eat. So in this case, he doesn't find anything. You ready? Achayat adakteyu yachyati at adewugu. Achaya adakte yu yachyati at adewugu.
That's why I went looking for.
But this is why. Dakte yu yachyati ye. Oh, you dakte yu yachyati at adewugu. Where's the verb at? Which one's the verb? Wugu. Yep. So it's to go. What's dakte?
Anywhere.
Dakte would be inland, like up away from the water. So achayat adakte yu yachyati at adewugu. This is why he went to a place that was like the interior. He went up away from the mode. Any ideas?
Good to be effective.
Yep, perfective. Sheesh. Okay. Let's see. Who's first on the line? Hashish Khao. Yitkuaha. Masa Masak shetu wasak blueberries yedach kudlige. Masak shetu wasak blueberries yedach kudlige. It goes like this.
It's asking me. How do you say blueberries?
Yep. So the first part, we've got the verb there. Do wasak. Any ideas on the verb mode and the root?
The root is
Uh-huh.
and I remember the KW and the rounded K. That's a specific kind of suffix. And it appears in what do we call it? It's habitual. Because it's not what his name was, it's what is constantly using it.
Yeah. So this particular form we would call repetitive imperfective. So it happens regularly. Perfective habitual is it happens all the time, every single time. Okay. Now there's one more on here, it's a little tricky. Yedach kudlige.
Is that the verb for to be fancy or pretty or beautiful?
That's a good guess. That would be qay. Would be the underlined version. This is the non-underlined gay. Yedach kudlige. Yok. Isikuge. Yedach kudlige. Well, we took everything off and we had yagay. We know that one?
Okay, so is that shoot, what kind of marker is that? Not the classifier.
Classifier is gle. What about shigay? You know that one? Be big. Right, so in this case, yedach kudlige. That are this big. Right, so with a yay, you're usually giving some sort of visual, just why he's doing that with his hand. The dach is one of these things that's saying each of them, all of those ones. Kudlige is a perfective form. We've got ka, we've got y, we've got the DLI classifier. If you see the I classifier, it's almost always perfected. There's a couple other options, but it's always a good guess, especially if you see some rounded sort of thing in the prefix as well. There's chish. I'm not going to give anybody kanata as a sentence. Bluebird. Chipu yan yewane. Okay. Kanata akawat a. Kanata akawat a.
Yeah, Sakwasaku Kawat.
You eat the shigwar?
Blueberry soup.
Yeah, what? Well, do you know what mode it's in?
I guess.
Yeah, what? It's perfective. Kawat. Anybody know that root?
To be right.
Yeah, what? Kanat kawat. What is the thing doing there?
The ones. Like.
That's a good guess. When it pops up in the preverb like that, 9 times out of 10 it's that place. Or there. So the there is there. The blueberries were ripe there. Shakoish. Gewene. Ha. Aya ye sutsu. Ye adat ketum de tan.
Singing in the cup.
Aya ye su. Su ye adat ketum de tan.
Is the verb
Say that last part again.
Tum datan, I'm assuming is the same thing as tu datan.
Yeah, away.
So ye is so ye at so he's thinking about something again, and then ayah is
Yeah, away. The verb mode.
I'm guessing
Perfected. And then he still thought about it. So we got a dot, ketum de ton. He thought about it, right? So the is a placeholder here. You could say do dot ketum de ton. He thought about him or her. Ya dot ketum de ton. He thought about a boat. Okay. Tatsin yung Shach tuwa ushku adusa khat utini as yutek chachayi. Shach tuwa ushku adusa khat utini as yutek chachayi.
Could we go back to Kanata?
Hey. You want to
You,
you want to do it in chunks?
yeah.
Okay, I'll feed you 3 chunks. Shach tuwa ushku.
felt good. Like twa ushku.
Let me give you a major hint. Ach, tuwa ushku.
Did not feel it.
Yes, well, so that would be tuwu ushku, but when we get tuwa ushku, ach, tuwa ushku. So you get a kind of a rare contraction of the tech into an L. Yeah, so I don't want. And the verb mode for that?
Imperfective?
It is imperfective. It is a negative imperfective. Adusa khat utini.
Who I didn't see?
That is a good guess. Khat is an object pronoun though. Adusa khat utini. So there's something pretty interesting going on here, because if we took the first verb out, we would see that the negative is just sort of still in play. So we could say, Kesh adusa khat utini. Does that make more sense? Any guesses?
Say it one more time.
Say it one more time. Kesh adusa khat utini.
It sounds like who I didn't see.
It's very good. If you just switch the me to an object, then you'd be on the right track. So when we combine these, Kech achtu wa ushku adusa khat utini. Any guesses from the galley?
I didn't want them to see me.
I don't want anybody to see me. Important phrase to know. When you're being sneaky. Kech achtu wa ushku adusa khat utini. Just spit all over my screen. But y'all know. As you kek chachayi. Get a nice three-verb sentence here.
One more time.
As you kek chachayi. As you kek chachayi. Anybody got a guess?
Is that ha is in?
Yes, that is eat. And that ha, that's the way ha. I'm eating. So, what kind of verb is this? It is an imperfective verb that is a dependent clause, which is why it has ye. So usually it'd just be ha, but when we put the yi in the end, the verb goes long. Kesh achtu wa ushku adusa khat utini chastu kep chachayi. Don't want anybody to see me while I just eat those berries over there. Another important phrase. We get so much good dialogue from Raven. Sheesh, Raven. I don't want anybody watching me eat berries either. Because, he's going to really go for it. You know how it's going to go. Okay. Eat paw. Achaya duwak. Ach ke akawati te
Achaway do walk.
I get to walk.
So, and then his eyes.
Ach ke akawati te.
Ke akawati.
Te. It's the last word. Ach ke akawati.
Ach, iyetish.
Guk diriti dashi. Ach ke akawati.
Ach, ke, like going up.
Yep. And so there's the upward on there, which you recognize. Akawati. What's the verb root?
T, to be.
It's not to be though. There's another T. It's a couple of them. This is
Is it to pick up?
to pick up. So when we got ka on there, what does that tell us? Kati.
Horizontal.
That would be a good guess, but this is the spherical ka. So when we say katid, we're saying that, or some round object. Now what is ach? That's what we ach. Lekach enach hisakuke. Hoda hisaku. Ach. AA underline X. It is to pick, it's to off of something. It's a contraction of dach. Dach contracts, but most often to just TX. Like, there are occasions where it contracts to just the letter underline X. And I'm pretty sure it's only in this case. Ach means from it. And it usually comes with ach ke. Pick it up from it. Ach away to walk ach te akawati. Te leaves us with the mystery last word. Te.
Heart.
It would be te. It says there is a suffix
Is that on the rock?
on the rock. I'll take a stab at the translation. Ajaya du wak ach te akawati te.
Takes his eye from the rock.
This is why he takes his eyes out, puts them on a rock. So the putting on a rock is just sort of implied. But it's really like, du wak ach te akawati. Even just saying, you have to know this story because people don't pick up their own eyes away from their own head, which is what it's removing your eyes. The verb mode, akawati. It's perfect. So now,
Does he say akawati?
akawati.
Does he say it with an M?
I don't think he does. No. And so there's got to be something about the right combination of things to make that M go. So maybe the ka keeps it from going. Although, what happens here is the perfective marker actually gets buried, and we still have the classifier, the ya classifier. So that's probably why. It's because the perfective marker actually kind of goes away.
Oh, it's the Y is the classifier.
That is the classifier.
Ah.
So when you got plus ka plus yu plus 0 plus ya, akawa. And the perfective marker becomes sort of invisible. So we've got to always be looking for the pure perfective marker when we're going to switch to the tesandai. So it seems. Or a true W, which can also go. Gum. Kusue gum. Echasaku. Okay. So let me take a second to talk to you about, I want to talk to you about motion verbs. I need a little, like, what's that OxyClean? Okay. Assuming you have internalized all of the different verb modes, what are some different types of objects and the actual verbs that go with those types of objects? One would be a general compact object. What is the verb for that? Te. Round object. Kate. Complex object, moving parts inside. Sate. Empty container. Ton. Container with something in it. In. Living thing. It would be sanu is the command form, but it's sinuk. So it's nuke. Dead thing. Sleeping baby. Sata. Verb group for sleeping. So there's a few others. Kasatan, satan, jiksate, and jisate, jikate, chish, kajay, sane, sha'at. Isn't that one? Sha'at. I don't think we did that one. I gotta add it to the verb handling game. I'll put some luggage in there. I'll put a makeup case in there. It's like something containing personal objects. Sha'at. So the first thing to know is which verb type it is. So you can look at that object and figure out what type of object it is, and then you attach the verb to that particular type of object. The second thing that determines it is what type of motion is that. So is going to be to lift something off of it, because that's how gravity works. Right? Unless there was magnets, and it might get kind of weird. If it was upside down, that would get weird. But it's assumed that's usually not the case. So is going to be a g conjugation because
It goes up.
Because it's going up. Yun is going to be what conjugation? Qa. Why? Okay, I was running out of room. So, when we look at motion verbs and how they work, they're attached directly to these handling verbs. Handling verbs are just motion verbs. They're a little bit more complicated because there's all these different types for the object, but then from there, it all works as a straight motion verb. Every motion verb works like this. They're kind of the most predictable as long as you can remember. You just remember what type of motion is which, and then that will tell you what the conjugation prefix will be. So we've got generally upward and generally downward. Then we have two other things. So you say achjit. That motion comes to an end. It's a finite motion, and you're talking specifically about that end point. Achjit, achet, nadaukt, nadaukat. So you're saying to put something in a specific place, so it usually has the T ending. And this is why there's no conjugation on it. It's a zero conjugation motion verb. So just like you would say, achjit te, achjit kaje, achet sa'in. You would also say, nicht uwagut. Or you could say, Same thing. Zero conjugation gets you these different forms. Just that's why you say haku, neishku. Those are zero conjugation classifications of motion. And if we keep the Crippen handbook with us, he's got them laid out. He's got those different types of motion laid out. There's a lot of them, and we just remember which way they are. So, like to say kuchte is going to push it plus D, and then it's also zero conjugation. So if you're going to tell somebody to come back, kuchte itaku, come back. Kuchte itaku cake, kashish ke. And then he runs away. The other type is what we call unbound motion. So you're just saying it's not specifically goal-oriented. It's usually going towards something or just generally going somewhere or just going around somewhere. At, now go. Go walk around. Ade na go. Go walk over to that thing. And it would be the same thing. So if I said, take the rock over that way, you de na te way te. So we'd use the same group of motion, we'd use the same group of verbs, the conjugation prefix would change. That's why you've got all these big lists to look at, to memorize. But that's the whole thing with like these handling verbs. There's like 12 or 14 of these different types of verbs to memorize, depending on what type of object. And it varies a little bit from place to place. I think the variance could be a combination of regional dialect things, but also the complexity is sometimes getting lost. And now when we're using some of these, like, when people say things like that, a lot of the elders will say, he's speaking a real old type of Tlingit. And that's what they mean by old Tlingit, because people used to conjugate for very complicated concepts all the time. But they do that a lot less nowadays because, people are just trying to get a hang on the language, and then you got to move forward and have all these different verb modes. But really, you're just trying to remember which things turn on in which spot and for which situation.
So, like, you could say, Adeya Kunatin. Could you say Kunatin?
You would say atqatin. So the n would drop out. Well, I guess it depends what the ut is. If the ut is go around, because there's two. What complicates that question is there's two types of t's and they're different. The one t means to arrive at a place or at a point, and the other one means to just sort of move around somewhere. Right? So you could say at uwagut. He got there. At wugud. He's just walking around there. So it depends, but you would have to just decide in your mind which ut you're using. If you're telling someone, just go travel. At kunatin. Just go travel. But you're saying, get there. At kunatin. But the uts, unfortunately, sounds exactly the same at away Tlingit. Any other questions? Thus ends the seminar. Okay. You get one? Oh, you get one? Stare down. Unnecessary. Te ka yan akawati. Te ka yan akawati.
Is that to put it down on the rock?
So maybe the last one, achayetu wak akhe akawati te. Maybe it's saying, that's why he took his eyes out while he was on a rock. That's it. We've been working on these stories. It never ends. so he put them on a rung. So you've got the yun as opposed to the k. So that is telling you what type of motion it is. K is, and often you'll have yay, but when you're getting into motion verbs, you usually get yun, because yun is synonymous with the shore, the completion of an action. So a lot of times you'll say, Yan yejechwane, I finished my work. Right? Yach yausecha, I ate it all. And then yun, because usually when you put something down, you're sort of done with that action. Okay. Gook. Go ahead. Now I got a harder one. We aya ach in kaktinik cha adusa yana guti. We aya ach in kaktinik cha adusa yana guti. Chunks. We aya ach in kaktinik. Kaktinik. Kaktinik.
Is that like to go somewhere?
Nik. In kakwanik. Nik dot. Verb root, nik. To tap. We aya ach in kaktinik. You know what the verb mode is? Kaktinik. Gang. Kaktinik. Ach in kaktinik.
Is that the future for she or he tells?
Kakwanik. Kaktinik.
Oh,
Wait day nagu.
you will.
Akakukde. Kay aya. Ach in kaktinik. Dasa yisatin. Yach. You.
You will tell me.
You will tell me. You will. So it's the future form. So we got. Okay. Translate these. Duin kakwanik. Duin kakwanik.
I will tell him or her.
Duin kakwanik. Duin kakwanik. Duin kakwanik.
She will tell her.
Duin kakwanik.
You will.
Duin kagachtunik. We will. Duin kachinik.
You all will.
Y'all will. Duin kachtunik.
He or she.
Duin kachtunik.
He will tell.
It will be told to him. Okay, good job, everybody. Okay. Cha'adusa yanakuti.
Anybody?
Mm-hmm. Yanakuti. is walking. Somebody's walking along. Yanakut would be somebody is, he or she is walking along. You will tell me whoever comes along. Takde wugud wikep aha.
You walked inland. Tianka.
Wikep aha.
He ate berries.
He eats and eats and eats berries. Okay, takde wugud. Dak on verb mode, so way.
Oh, perfected.
Aha.
Imperfected.
Yeah, what? Jutine and Gewane? Good day, are you? Just to walk. Ashike uwa ich. Yana kuch.
I caught just his eyes and
Ashike uwa ich.
I also caught what is it? I'm trying this right, not drive the boat, but move the boat.
Oh, okay. Ke uwa ich. You know that verb? The root would be ich. Anybody know that verb root? Ich.
Is that invited himself?
That's a hominin root.
Oh.
So that would, yeah, there's a verb root, ich, like pu ich, ich. But when you have ke uwa ich. Anybody want to shout it out, maybe? That's it, it's shout it out. To call out or to yell something. Good day, are you just to walk? Ashike uwa ich. So here's this first verb, ashike uwa ich. So ash would be this guy that we've been talking about. E, towards him. Ke uwa ich. What verb mode is that? Jutine? Ke uwa ich.
Would be
It's got the uwa at the front.
future.
No, because that would be ke kakwa ich. It would have a long stem. So uwa ich. Anyone else? Ke uwa ich. Perfected. Yapiana kuch. What about that one? Anyone?
The verb mode. Progressive.
Progressive imperfective. Good day, are you just to walk? Ashike uwa ich. Yapiana kuch. That translates to. After a long time. So chok could mean long ago, but it can also mean after a long time. It's just totally all about context. Good day, are you just to walk? After a long time. His eyes just called out to him. A canoe's coming. Seriously? Yeah. Gawin eh? Ayach away. Dog uwagut. Ayach away. Dog uwagut.
Good.
Yep. Dog uwagut. That's the verb.
Oh, is that like dog food for something to come out into the open?
Yes. Yeah, away. Dog uwagut. So he came out from over there. Ayach away. Ayach. Do you know that one?
Uh-uh.
Isakuga. Ayach. Just like I said to you guys, really study to click it. So it's like chayach would be just like somebody said, right? It's this little sort of compound cha and yach, and if somebody said wanachsawe shedehain a lemon pepper utri ayekte ayah yibune. My mother, I just made it like my mother told me. And I was mad because it ruined my boiled fish. Nothing. You know what? Dasayutas gusu ye yak. There's no verb there, so I'm going to give you another one. Dasayutas gusu ye yak.
Where's the boat? What are you?
Dasayu.
Where and over there?
Yeah, what is that? What is that over there? Just where is that canoe? Just how plain ayah ya yanas hush. Just how plain ayah ya yanas hush.
Something's drifting or floating.
How? Log. Log. How plain, big log. Verbo. Ya yanas hush. Progressive imperfective. So the ya, the na, and then the short, it's going to usually be a short stem. Those three things are going to give us progressive imperfective. It's happening right now. It's just floating around like a big log. Ayah gusu ye daya ka kedain ach in shkanishni. Ayah gusu ye daya ka kedain ach in shkanishni.
Tell me,
Gusu ye daya ka kedain ach in shkanishni. Shkanishni, sorry. Shkanishni.
tell me where it is.
Kedain achin shkanishni. So in this case, yeah, so he says where, ye daya ka. So daya ka as opposed to ye yawaka. Ye yawaka would be somebody said. But then you say ye daya ka, and you're saying like he specifically said this thing. Kedain achin shkanishni. Tell it to me right. Tell it to me. Do a good job when you're telling. So he's bawling out his eyes. Basically what's going on. So we got a command form here. So this is a command form of the verb. It's what we call the imperative form. So when you have the command form, the conjugation prefix pops up. There is only a pronoun in the case of the second person plural, but if the verb is plus D, there was always a pronoun. And this can only be second person singular or second person plural, because you can't tell somebody to have, you can't command somebody else to do something by telling somebody. You can't command yourself, and you can't command a group of, like, us. Because if you're commanding yourself, that's just weird. And if, to say like the group, you use the hortative. Same thing in English, right? Because you say, go! But then you know, I'm not talking to us, I'm talking to you. And then if I was talking to y'all, I'd be like, y'all go! But then I'll say, let's go. That's how to take care of it. So, why would you need both pronouns in the case of a plus D command form? Any guesses? I just figured it out because I was stuck trying to say something that was plus D. And it wouldn't work. And then I realized I had to put the pronoun. For example, shista, shkanishnik. I'm just waiting until somebody guesses. Wait till 8 o'clock. Just kidding. I'm not going to wait that long. I'll wait another 5 seconds. That's all I want. In the command form, the imperative form, the classifier is always minus I. If you have a minus I plus D classifier, it would just be weird to say stop. Stop. You can't do that. So that since there is no vowel in those classifiers, you have to have the second person in there. You have to have the second, so shista. Lay down. Shista. Lay down. Okay, any questions? We got page 2. Page 10. That's good. What do you have? Survive? So Thursday we'll also look a little bit more closely at some of these verb forms. We'll probably keep going with this story. It's an awesome story. It gives us some really neat nouns and verbs. We can practice hearing them, and we hear them quickly. A lot of times when you're getting somewhere with Tlingit, you can understand what somebody's saying, but then to sort of go through and take it apart, I think you'll figure out how to put those pieces back together as well. So that's really a big goal of what we're trying to do here with the language. Okay, last one. We'll do as a group. Hey, y'all. Yeah. That's not a boat. Freaking eyes. What's wrong with you? It's all right. Let's do a lot of clapping and slamming. Probably real loud. Okay. Last chance. No questions. There you go. Get on out of here. Cheesh.